Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of my Hornby hobby. So, for goodness sake, I've just noticed something. Right, so I was going to take you through my upgraded storage solutions, and I've just realised something. I used to have a massive sheet of MDF there to stop dust getting on the engines that are in the main storage. And I was fed up of sliding it across and, it leaning out at a stupid angle. So I cut it down, turned it into a door, and I put this on. And, bugger. So, this is going to be rather awkward, isn't it? The trouble is I kind of need that bit there. I can't just cut it off. Anyway, so in there, we've got forward coaches. You can just about see Annie and Clarabelle there. In this one, we have I think these are the Caledonian ones. Yeah, the Caledonian coaches. I'll have to run them at some point. And the Christmas wagons. In here, I have the Pullmans. In here, the LMS and Southern Railway coaches. You can also see that I've started adding stickers to them. So just, the LMS and Southern Rail ones, nothing. These are tankers and flatbeds. So, pretty self-explanatory on that one. In here, this doesn't have a name, but it was going to be open wagons and brake vans. These are what I class as open wagons. In here, box vans. So, the vent wagons, the long ones, and cattle vans, and whatever else. Down here, what I call trucks, because they are truck sizes. You could put them on a Thomas layout and they would be trucks. They could be troublesome trucks. Over here, in that is supposed to be... Yeah, what is supposed to be in that? Well, I can see I've got the Coronation coaches there. I've got Beatrice, and I think that's it in that one. In here are the tenders for all the tender drive locos and the non-tender drive ones. Just to keep them separate from the locos, really. In here, I've got the train from the Freightmaster set. So the flatbed, the truck, the box van. You can see. There's the brake car for the thing. And then there's that suburban coach, which is supposed to requirement now. And I think, is that one of the Graphar ones? It's Airfix, but it looks like the ones that Laurie did a video on. In here is the food train. The food train has its own shelf. So I don't have to keep digging to find them. Here's Rocky, the branch line coaches. There is Duchess. I was going to use this for a Ginty Thomas, but it runs too well, and I don't really want to rip into it. And there's the Princess. Is that Elizabeth or Victoria? That's Victoria, James, and the Flying Scotsman. Those three I got from Webby. That Flying Scotsman, I believe, I got from Hina Antiques because I was sick of seeing it there. In here, I have the LMS coaches that I got for Christmas. So these are, I don't know what you call them, out-of-date ones. I've got the two new Suburban coaches there. I have my, I can't remember what Kelly called this one. Or even what I called it. In here are the two teak, British Railway teaks. And then I've also got, my crab. I completely forgot about that. And then in the bottom one is mainly just bodies. So we've got a load of LMS coach bodies and a couple of Great Western bodies. The bogies have been taken off and put into storage. So over here, it's not the best. That worked, didn't it? There we go. So that's the basic idea. So it can go to there. I can access these trains and I can... never mind. So here's all the frequently used trains. So you can see who we've got. And then down here on the frequently used bits of rolling stock. Intercities, don't really frequently use them. The Clysters, Batman Onion Clarabelle, the Auto Coach, the Hogwarts Express, the Blood and Custard Teaks, a range of... Well, there's a mini breakdown train in there, so a works coach, a crane, and the flatbed. There's also a GWR truck and that box van there. Then down here, you'll have the Teaks. Then the my favourite Blood and Custard Mark 1s are there. Those are the 1970s Teaks. The Great Westerns. That is the one from the Railway Model and Magazine thing. And I don't know what the hell that is. So I can pull that shot, and it's much, much nicer, you know, much less of an angle. Nothing's really changed with that, but it's all still in the same kind of thing. So that is my upgraded storage system. I am going to have to do something about this. Maybe I could cut that section out so that I can at least open that drawer and that drawer. But I don't want the top of the door falling outwards. But anyway, these storage containers, by the way, I got from B&Q. I can't remember how much they were. Were they £8 or £12? £8 or £12, something like that. And they've been invaluable. They just fit underneath my table. I mean, you can see the little bit of a gap that there is at the top. There's only just enough room to get them in. And they are so useful. So now whenever someone asks for a food train, I know where it is. It's all there, so I don't have to root through a million different frigging things to get to them. So I definitely prefer this storage solution to what we used to have. You know, that huge white thing. I organised it, but it was really tricky to get to. You know, especially like ones at the bottom. You know, you had your brake vans in there, tankers in there. You had to really reach back to get stuff that had rolled to the back. But, I mean, this really works. I mean, ignoring this... God, I'm an idiot. Luckily, I had the Bruce Forsyth to screw it, not glue it. So I can work around that somehow. I mean, goodness sake. I'll figure it out. But yeah, so if you need a better solution for storing your models, these storage towers I highly recommend. And they've got plenty of room for all my stock, and I've not even filled that one there. That can easily have some more stuff in it. I bet I could take away them bodies and fill that up, and so on and so forth. But they are fantastic. I could probably fit a third one in if need be, you know, with the space I've got there. So, yeah, so there you go. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Until next time, stay safe, and thanks for watching.